Hello, welcome again to Miss KJL Science website. Today we are going to talk about heterotrophic nutrition. We're going to make this as short and informative as possible. Let's begin. Heterotrophic nutrition simply means organisms must obtain their nutrients from the environment. They must go and obtain it and ingest it. Nutrition, one of the 8 life functions, the end in brunettes. Food and nutrients. Nutrition is a process, a life process, by which organisms take in inorganic or organic, mix that up, organic or inorganic materials to make energy for themselves. There are 2 types of nutrition. You have autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic is basically when organisms like green plants and algae and euglena make food for themselves. That's why auto means self and trophic means feeder. Heterotrophic, on the other hand, is a type of nutrition in which organisms need to go and get their food from the environment and ingest it. There are 3 parts to heterotrophic nutrition. It's ingestion, digestion, and egestion. Ingestion, you take in food from the environment into the body. Digestion, you're breaking down the food into smaller pieces. Egestion, you're eliminating the solid waste. Now, when you think about nutrition, or should I say digestion in the sense, you have 2 types of digestion. You have intracellular digestion that happens inside of the cells, like in plants. And you have extracellular digestion, like what happens to us in our body, in our digestive tract, outside of the body cells. That's extracellular digestion. You have 6 food nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins, minerals, and water. We're going to talk about each one. Now, if you look to the left, you will see my pyramid. You will see different colored stripes. Some are wider than others. You're supposed to eat more of the wider stripes, like the orange, the green, the red, the blue. The meat and beans you should eat, but not so much as the red and the green and the red and the blue. As you can see, this little sliver of yellow, that's like fat, milk and stuff and oil and stuff. Eat less of that. Now you see this little man walking here? That means in addition to eating a well-balanced meal, you must also do exercise. Next, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates provide the body with instant energy so that you can do your when they said if you're on a sports team, you should eat a lot of carbs so you can have that instant energy to run back and forth. Okay. Now, starches and sugars are example of carbohydrates. When you eat too much carbs and sugar, now you have an excess amount. And because you have an excess amount, the excess amount will be stored for later. It will be stored in the liver as glycogen, as well as in the muscle tissues as fat. Roughage is not bad for you. It's pretty good for you. When you eat the apple with the skin, or you eat your corn, or you eat your cucumber, or what we call pepino, that's indigestible fiber. It's good. It helps to create better bowel movement. So you go on a regular 2-3 times a day, and you're not constipated. Proteins, compounds needed to build and repair body tissue. Proteins make compounds needed for growth and repair. Substances of protein. So when you think about protein, you should think about growth hormone, hemoglobin, insulin, enzymes, and antibodies. Without proteins, you're not going to have any of those things. And how could I forget receptors for cells to communicate? One can obtain protein from eating fish, meats, egg white, beans, tofu, milk, and of course, I'd even mention nuts. Nuts are good too. This is my quote. I'm always coming up with stuff, with quotes. Spend the money to buy healthy food today or spend the money to pay for doctor tomorrow. Which do you prefer? Lipids, stored energy. This is basically reserved energy, energy that is reserved for later on when you have no other energy to burn. Lipids are stored in fat cells, or what you call adipose tissues. Fats provide protection, padding, and insulation. It can keep you warm in the winter. Me, I'm very skinny, so if I fall, I'll probably break something. Lipids, along with proteins, are found in the cell membrane. There are two types of fat, saturated fats and unsaturated fats. Which one is better for you? Unsaturated fats. Now, unsaturated fats are like your plant fats, and plant fat, not all plant fats are unsaturated. Coconut oil, obviously coconut is a plant, but that oil is not unsaturated. It's more saturated. It sleeps up. Um, During, I guess, when it's warm, room temperature, you don't want that type of fat. The saturated fat will sleep up. It will solidify, meaning it will get hard like bacon. When you fry the bacon and you put your finger in there later, it's hard. It's no longer liquid. Vitamins. Vitamins are organic substances necessary for a healthy body. Vitamins are basically coenzymes, and you need coenzymes to work with some enzymes. How do you know that something is a vitamin? Well, it usually is represented with a letter, like B vitamins, like um, vitamin B12, C, D, K, A. Anytime you see a letter, you know it's a vitamin. Minerals. Minerals, you need them too. Inorganic nutrients that are important in proper body function. We need calcium. Yes, we do. We need strong teeth and bones. We need iron, because when you have iron, your hemoglobin will be red, not pink. So it will hold more oxygen. That's what we need. Water. Water is a vital substance to life. Water is inorganic, we know that, but it is the best solvent in the world. You want to dissolve sugar? Add water. You want to dissolve salt? Add water. Hey, you want to make coffee? What do you need for the coffee to dissolve to get that brown liquid? Water. Water makes up, believe it or not, most of the human body weight. About 60% or so of your body is water. It is absolutely necessary for bodily functions. You need to digest your food, you need water. Or you want to lubricate your food, again, you need water. Water is something that we all need. Plasma is made up mostly of water. Your cells are made up mostly of water, the cytoplasm. I hope this was helpful, and thank you again for visiting us, Miss KJL Science website. Do come again. I hope to see you in the future. Thank you. I hope this was helpful.